Morning, we're at 1080 Valley View, and I believe it's still Pasadena. Sierra Madre, Alpha Sierra Madre. Looking at this tall single story masonry chimney. You can see the crown is original and eroded, cracked. These are water grooves. Crown needs to be resurfaced. Stack is in pretty decent repair. There's just a few minor eroded joints, especially on the north side. Water's gotten through and eroded out the joints. Interior of your flue. It's a pretty good parge coat in there. So we're going to put the camera through and look for any flaws, cracks. Custom sized chimney cap is going to be needed for spark and moisture protection. And the clearances are met. The original clearances are 2 and 10. And we'll give it a good structure test and see if it moves at all. Okay, we've gone into the attic for a quick attic check on the fireplace. We got the protruding mortar out here, just fine. You can see some of that water intrusion on the beams from not having the chimney cap. I just walked over here without shoes, so I'm just being very careful. Well insulated attic, that's for sure. Chimney looks in pretty decent shape here. The attic, a little bit of a twist, but nothing structurally major here at all. Pushing the attic, there's no movement of this chimney, so we're going to put the camera through the inside and let you know how it looks on the inside. Attic check, structure check, satisfactory. Okay, so we've got the camera inside the flue. We're on the inside, we're at the top. This is the top of the chimney. A little fan on there to keep the dust out of the house while we're inspecting here. And you can see the parge coat that I showed you up top. This is what we're looking for with the camera, any holes or gaps or cracks in this parge coat that we couldn't see from up top. We're able to get the damper functional. So the damper is now opens and closes. Chimney cap's going to be needed to keep the moisture out of there. Okay, just going through here, these are just trowel lines from when they were coating the chimney. Small area in the smoke chamber where some of the mortar's eroded there. Alright, so we've gone through the flue. We didn't find any cracks or major voids or holes. Small areas of missing mortar that aren't going to be of consequence for this chimney. Okay, so this was the biggest area of concern that we found here in the chimney, these voids in the breastplate smoke chamber. There's still a lintel here, metal steel lintel holding it all up. But these voids and the cracks and the gaps need to get sealed up here on the breastplate, so it needs to be a solid sealed breastplate. And you can see that parge coat inside the flue is definitely bumpy, but still satisfactory. And there's one little joint right there that you can see that's going to need to get sealed as well. This area here is sealed. This is all just old moisture damaged mortar, so once we get it cleaned up, in good shape. Okay, and one look at the firebox here. No cracks in the brickwork. This is satisfactory. And we did get the damper to function, so damper's working. So we'll run a quick gas test and we'll be all finished. Okay, concluding the inspection here, 1080 valley view. This is our carbon monoxide gas detector. So what we're looking for is an alarm from this machine. Something similar to that sound. It would tell us the fireplace is leaking carbon monoxide, which it's not. It's only there. You can hear it in there. That's where it belongs. And so the great big flue is satisfactory for gas. It's not leaking any carbon monoxide back in the room. Test the valve over here just to make sure these are old valves. Okay, so you're getting just a slight alarming sound when gas is running. So this will have to be looked at by a licensed plumber and either repaired or replaced.